All right, so my name is Ed Larkin. I guess it's short for Edward Larkin, but you can just call me Ed. So I am a high school teacher. I teach PE, history. I really love teaching. It's a great job. I think being the youngest child my entire life, I always just craved attention. And now that I'm a teacher, kids get in trouble if they don't give me that attention. So it works out really well for me. I am 29, turning 30, which is frightening. I'm from Canberra, Australia. I was born and raised here. Nice and boring. So hobbies. So I like going to gym. I tend to lift weight and avoid cardio at all costs. I used to play rugby union, but after a few injuries, I've stopped doing that. I'm also a bit of a nerd and I play video games as well, which is quite embarrassing. Oh, best thing about Canberra, I mean, I think at one point it got voted one of the best places to raise a family. Now, I'm not raising a family, but you can understand why they would say it's the best place to raise a family. You can drive for 10 minutes and find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, like in a nice kind of bushy area where you can go and walk the dog or have time with the family or something like that. So I have multiple different groups of friends and people who do not interact with each other, and they refer to me as a puppy dog. I think the reason for that is because I'm very enthusiastic and excited, and then I crash really quickly and I get really tired and over things really quickly too. I wonder, maybe I can juggle, but I don't think that's much of a hidden talent. I don't know how useful that's going to be in Survivor either, unless of course I need to juggle for immunity or something like that. Hidden talents? No, I'm kind of useless at a lot of stuff, honestly, so it should be interesting to see how we go. So before I was a teacher, I worked at T2, the tea store, and I can tell you basically anything you'd like to know about cups of tea, matcha green tea, white tea, black tea, the oxidization process that tea goes through. I can find you the flavor of tea that's perfect for you based on your personality alone. So I don't know how useful, again, that's going to be in Survivor or in life, generally speaking, but a talent nonetheless is my knowledge about tea. Yeah. Oh, okay, so there are these really, really cool like igloos in, I think the Netherlands, or it's up in Norway, yeah, so kind of like Scandinavia kind of areas. And they've got a glass ceiling. And what you can do is at nighttime, you can lie down and you can watch the Aurora Borealis. Do I have a strategy going into Survival Canberra? Absolutely not. No. We're just gonna go in and just see what happens. I'm not gonna think about it beforehand. I'm just gonna shake hands, make friends, and then I'll be voting on a whim. Like, I'll be voting because someone looked at me the wrong way and I'll be like, that guy's out, no more, all right? So there's no strategy whatsoever. Technically, I guess in an alliance member for this game, and this is gonna sound awful, you'd probably want someone that you can manipulate. Like, that sounds terrible to say, but if I can convince them to vote and do the things that I want them to do as an alliance member, I mean, that puts me in a pretty powerful position too. They'll be like, it's just Ed. Like, he's not threatening enough for us to worry about right now. We'll take care of the big threats, and maybe Ed can just get voted out later. Like, hopefully I just don't seem aggressive or threatening in the least, and they'll probably just let me go until the very end, and then there's suddenly, there's Ed at the end. Okay, so I'm really fast. Like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm really, really fast. I was threatened by younger teachers at my school, and they were saying that they could beat me in a 100-meter sprint. So at our last athletics carnival, we had a 100-meter sprint and I smoked them, okay? It got me my confidence back. It's something I needed going into this game because damn, I'm fast, all right? I've got the video on my phone. I'll show you all later. I'll show everyone. I've showed classes this video non-stop because I'm so proud of it. So I'm fast. I'm gonna start using that as my catchphrase when I vote people out. You gotta know when to hold them, and I'll just say, like, write their name and hold it up or something like that. So, yep, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Oh, no. My catchphrase could be keep on trucking. Or keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. That's going to be the catchphrase. It won't make sense in the context of voting someone out, but I'm going to say it anyway now, just to be weird.